Hi everyone, this is Dan from alittlesliceofthepie.com, and today I wanted to talk about a cool source for wholesale, for buying wholesale products and selling them on Amazon, and it's actually eBay wholesale deals. You can just Google it. It used to be a service that was only open by invitation, but now if you have a resale or sales tax license, you can sign up and get instant access to eBay wholesale deals, which is kind of cool. So basically, it's as far as I can tell, it's a bunch of they open it up to eBay sellers who have excess inventory or connections with wholesale companies, liquidation merchandise, and they sell it off as a lot to you, and then you can take that and in most cases you can turn it around for a profit on Amazon or elsewhere. So I just wanted to show you a couple things I found on here. Definitely a cool source. You know, the page looks like this. So you've got water bottles, sunglasses, cell phone accessories. I took a look at this Logitech Universal TV cam with Skype. So basically I just go through, I find something that looks kind of interesting, and then I see if there's profit in it. So it's important to look at all the details. It'll tell you everything about it. And especially up here, you can see this is not brand new. These are refurbished, third-party refurbished. The lot size is 4 units. So the total price is $57, total price per lot $228. Now note, the shipping says calculated at checkout. So when you go to review your order, it'll tell you the actual price with shipping, which is $242.85. I'm not great at math, so I'm going to use my trusty little calculator here. 242.85 divided by 4 is 60.71. So you're paying about 60.71 for the unit, and then assume, you know, maybe $2 to send it in to Amazon, $2 each, something like that. I'm sure it's a pretty lightweight item. So, you know, and if you send it in with a lot more merchandise, it's going to be a lot less, you know, 50 cents per piece or whatever. But just to be conservative, I like to say $62. So what I would do is I would take this description, copy it, come over here, paste it in, and see what comes up. So there it is, the first one. Now, too bad it's not new. That'd be $126.99, which is awesome. So the first thing I want to do is see if it's even worth selling. So I go down here, look at the sales rank. 18 in webcams, which is amazing. And if you don't know anything about sales rank, I would highly recommend you go over to my blog at alittlesliceofthepie.com. And I have several posts talking about sales rank, what it means, how to find items with a good sales rank. It's basically a number that indicates how fast this item is going to sell. There's also other methods you can use, which I also talk about on my blog. But for the sake of keeping this video relatively short, I'm just going to say that's an amazing sales rank. Now refurbished, they're $79.98. You want to go to the sellers in the refurbished, see if there's FBA sellers, which there are, FBA, and the lowest one is an FBA seller, $79.98. So assume that you can sell this at about $79.98. Now what you do is you take the ASIN number, which is this one right here that starts with usually starts with a B, and go to the FBA calculator and put in your number there. It'll find the product, $79.98. We figured about $62 altogether for inbound shipping into FBA. So it'd leave you with a profit of $7.72, which is not, you know, for spending $62, it's not awesome, but you know, that's still, you're still making money. Take a risk on only 4 of those. I personally would go for something like that. Just to try it out. It's got such a great sales rank, and chances are that price is going to go up over time. Let me see if I can find another one. There was one I was looking at today that was real interesting, and I'll show you why. This will be a little technique that'll help you in the future. And I believe this was on page 2, so Bear with me here while I find it. Okay, right toward the bottom. Okay, this high definition LCD TV with Blu-ray player built in. Kind of a cool thing. So this is also refurbished, and it's $129 per lot. If you click to check out, it'll tell you $147. Now the lot is just one unit, so it's $147 for this one unit. So let's just say $150, just to be safe. Okay, so $150. Now they've got a model number on it, which is right here, PTC 20LD. So you want to copy that model number to make sure you get the right one. Head over to Amazon, click all departments, paste the model number. Now here's what's interesting. That TV does not come up. The PTC 32LC comes up, which is either a later model or an earlier model or a different model, but the PTC 20LD does not. So here's what I do when I can't find it. I go over to, basically I just put it in Google. Go to google.com, or I've got this little Google thing on my browser, and you'll see it comes up, Amazon.com, PTC 20LD, and this is the customer reviews for that. Now I click that and it brings me over to Amazon.com. Now why didn't this come up when I did the search on Amazon? Because it is currently unavailable. Excuse me. Which is great. Items that are currently unavailable are usually things you want to sell. Especially in this case, the sales rank is 99,814 in electronics, which is very, very good considering it's out of stock, and that's already a pretty good sales rank in electronics, pretty decent. But that means, you know, we don't know how long it's been out of stock, but no sellers are on this. So this sales rank is just going to rise as nobody buys the item, and it's only risen to 99,814. So to do a little more research, I like to go to camel.com, okay, which is probably my favorite research site. I talk about this a lot on the blog. It's got so much great information, and you just take this URL, copy it, paste it in here, and it'll give you all kinds of great data for this item. So it'll tell you what it was selling at, which the last price was $197.99. That's new from Amazon. And then you can also click third-party new and third-party used. $134.95 used, and about $200 the same for new. And you can go back in the history 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and then look at the sales rank here. It's gotten to, you know, now it's at 97.24, and it actually rose there, but it's been consistently pretty low while it was selling. Now it did drop off here, which I'd be a little concerned about, but I don't know when that went out of stock either. That could be, you know, it could have been up here near 27,000, which is awesome, and then it went out of stock, or fewer sellers were selling it and it dropped off. So what you'd want to do is go and take a look at the price, and I think we already, okay, I don't see it here. It was $147. Okay, right, so we said about $150. Okay, and losing track of where I am here. There we are. Okay, so $150. Copy this and go to your calculator again. Paste it in there. Now the selling price for new was $200. I think since there's none available, you could easily sell a refurbished unit for $200. And if you're buying it for $150, you would make $22.98, so about $23. Now you could try to push it and sell it for $225, which it might still sell. The sales rank is very good. People are obviously looking for that TV, and there's none available, so you have no competition at this point, and at that point you'd make $45.98. So you can see, again, I mean, you're investing $150 to make 45, but still that's 45 that you didn't start with. And then, you know, if you can make 45, 50 bucks, then you've got $200 to work with. I explain this all in my free ebook that you can get on my website. Basically, you continue to build with your profit until you have more and more and more capital to invest in more and more inventory. So that's a little bit on eBay wholesale deals. There is there is a lot of merchandise on here that is just not going to sell. I looked at this Dora doll that didn't, the price didn't really justify buying that. I think it was like $8 or something on Amazon, so there's just not a lot of profit in there. But there's a lot of things in here that will sell really well. So I would definitely advise going over to Amazon Wholesale Deals, signing up if you've got a tax ID number, which you should by now. If you're looking into wholesale buying, if not, it's not needed. But yeah, you can see you can find some pretty good deals. Just go on eBay Wholesale Deals and selling on Amazon. So I hope that's helpful to you, and enjoy selling.